Well, g'day guys, it's Rusty here, Impact Dynamics, and I've got Katie from Kestrel here. How are you, Katie?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Good, thank you very much for your time, great to meet you.
Yeah, of course, great to meet you.
Now, the stand's going well for you this week?
It's been very busy for us, really busy show.
Now, as you know, most of our viewers are long-range precision rifle shooters,
of course.
so Kestrel is one of the most used tools that we have.
We love to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, can you tell us a little bit, maybe for those who are not overly familiar with Kestrel, why they are so used in that type of shooting?
Yeah, so this is our new Kestrel 5700 Elite.
Yep.
We have been doing ballistic solvers built into our Kestrels for about 7 years now. This one has applied ballistics in it, and it's our only solver that we have right now. We love applied ballistics.
So
you can put all, right?
Yeah.
It gets you right on target really fast. So it's great. You build all of your gun information, you put everything in, and the Kestrel is the environmentals and first shots you're hitting.
Excellent.
So it's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this one here is obviously the more advanced model. What's some of the tips for guys who are running this or thinking about buying one? Some of the more in-depth stuff.
It can be an intimidating product. You look at it and there's a lot of buttons, there's a lot of things that you think you need to know, and it's actually much easier once you start to pick it up and play with it. Your first steps, you just go through steps. So you build out your gun. You know what your gun is, you know what your rifle twist is, the guys know all that information. Bullet information is something else that they need to know, but this accesses all of Brian Litz's custom drag curves.
Yeah,
so with our free app, they can pull in any drag curve as long as they know what bullet they're actually using. They have it right there, and it fills everything else in for them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And it's quite an extensive library, isn't it? That's a huge.
It is. We right now, I believe, are at 684 different bullets.
Yeah, wow.
All different calibers.
And they're all available with that.
All available with the Kestrel Elite. Yeah.
And so you can download an amount of rifle profiles to
so we actually just upgraded the newest code. You can have 30 guns saved into your Kestrel at a time. And you just have to keep in mind that a gun is a profile. So I have a 260. I have 7 different.
Work. Great
I love
choice.
it. I love it. There it is.
That's yours.
Yeah. So with the 260, I have Corbon, I have ABM, I have prime ammo, and then I have different grains. So each one of those makes a different gun profile that has different results.
Yeah. Fantastic. And so the other model here is the Sportsman. Are you able to give us a breakdown on the difference between those two?
Of course. So the Sportsman still has the full ballistic solver in it. We don't want to give the impression that you can't push it out farther. You can. There's just some differences. One is that you don't have the custom drag curves. So now you're working off a G1 and G7, which is still a good solver. You can still get out nice and long with that. You don't have the range card. On the Elite, it has a full range card where it's really easy to just go through your ranges.
So you've got a full drop card so you can see all your different distances.
Yeah.
And this one will just give you the solution.
The Sportsman just gives you a solution. The Sportsman also, we just talked about all those 30 guns. The Sportsman only has 3 guns on it.
Okay.
So it's great for somebody that's just starting out. And the nice thing is that through any of our dealers or direct through us, you can upgrade a Sportsman at any time to make it into an Elite. So if you want to start off with a Sportsman, there's an upgrade fee, and boom, you have an Elite.
And I understand the upgrade fee is about the price difference.
It is,
roughly,
It is exactly the price difference.
And we can get that in Australia, that's no problem to
You
get that upgrade?
You can. We actually have a good distributor network in Australia, so they'll support you for that.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And just to go to the other models, because I know that some people's budget may not extend to something with a ballistic solver. What model, one of the most important things we run is density altitude.
Density altitude,
What model are we looking at?
So ones that you can get in with density altitude, we actually have a drop. It's a little data logger. There's no wind, but once the guys learn enough about reading wind and getting all those senses, they don't need the wind when they're actually taking shots. So the drop gives you temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure, and with that, it gives you density altitude. And that you can use with an app. There's a couple different apps that are online that are available, Android and iOS.
Perfect.
That they can tie together with the.
And then so you can have your phone, and that'll be telling you that data.
Yeah. And then also the Kestrel 5000 has density altitude. That's a lower price point as well. It's just weather. It just gives you all the weather environmentals. The 5500 adds in a digital compass. So if you do want to know your direction of fire, your crosswind, all of that, the 5500 is the way to go.
Okay. Very good. I won't ask you prices because they're all going to be US dollars.
And they'll be totally different. Absolutely.
But it's good to know that what the different levels will do.
Yeah.
And any
yeah.
other tips you can give us for using the Kestrel?
Well, one of the other things that we're talking about here at the show is all of our integration partners. So because this has Bluetooth Low Energy, you can now connect it to a lot of different products.
Yeah.
So Bushnell Connex, they have the Elite 1 mile.
That's one we're familiar with. Yeah. There's more products?
There are more products. So some of them are military grade, right? So this is the Wilcox Raptor S.
Yes.
It's a weapons mounted system that has Applied Ballistics solver built into it as well.
Oh, brilliant.
But you can turn off all the environmentals, have the Kestrel give the more accurate environmentals on that, and pull it through.
Yep.
This is the Plurf 25 Charlie from Saffron Vectronics. Fantastic
That's
handheld.
what we need to look at.
Yeah, it's really fun to use. It's really easy, and you can.
And they'll tie in.
And it'll tie in. Yeah. So it sends the information over to the Kestrel. It sends over distance, inclination, and direction of fire, and the Kestrel will send back your fire and solution.
I think you've just cost me a lot of money, Katie.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a good one. Yeah.
We'll leave that for the time being.
Right.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
I know you've got
thank you.
meetings to get to. Appreciate taking some time with us. And guys, there's obviously distributors in Australia for Kestrel, so check them out.
Yeah, great. It was great meeting you.
You
Thanks
too.
so much.
Cheers, Katie. See ya.
Going behind it without hitting the green.
How big?
Quite of the weekend. Good job. Alright, spotter ready?
Spotter ready.
Shooter ready.
Save it or print it out, put it in your load development book, that type of thing. The V3 also has different attachment options. So if you had a really large muzzle brake like this, we have an additional accessory. So this would be like for a 50 cal.